I cannot examine the tree in the background. I am already disappointed. Okay.
Oh yeah. Also, there was one thing I wanted to say.
What?
Like, it was just a stupid little throwaway thing, but it was gonna be like, giving something like, gag me with a spoon, not gouge me with a spear.
Anything distract me right now. Oh, wait, what?
Just a second.
Oh, I tried to leave and now this is happening.
Hold on.
Huh?
Before we begin the investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss?
Oh, yeah. Is there?
Talk to them.
Why was she in your room?
Oh. I mean...
You know why!
Yeah, I know. I mean, as in, like, do I really have to go on about that? It's not really important. Okay, fine. I'll talk to her. Jeez.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's... Why did I say
Saya.
killer? We need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene.
What do you mean?
You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we could let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want.
Fuck you!
so
Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem.
What the?
Pure nerd.
Read it, E! You have to read it! You wanted this character for some reason!
Teamwork co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
And with that, I'm letting the cat out. The cat wants out of my room now.
He didn't like my voice.
The cat is scared of Fat Man.
They're saying they're scared of Santa Claus?
You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Hifuma's gonna geek out over you.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
but
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Oh.
Bitchin'. Alright.
Can I leave now?
Try talking to Aoi.
Okay, so I'm just gonna talk to everyone.
Talk to everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that.
Are you gonna do
Something I
the
thought
one
we'd have to do
behind
later after we get
Hifumi?
alibis and stuff.
Yeah. Hifumi?
Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment.
Hard to it's hard to click on her. She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk.
I didn't even have to voice her.
Haha, you have to voice her though.
Someone got right in front of us. They. Well, I didn't do that. Yes.
We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
So yeah, I guess we do have to talk to everyone.
Come on, man, let me out of here. Come on, someone let me out.
No.
Is this really happening? Screw that piece of shit bear.
Monokuma comes up. Just
I
like,
hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead.
well, everyone except the killer.
So you finally noticed.
what the crap?
Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received. And I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Probably should have looked through it. Go ahead and take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm.
What? She's right!
Oh, so it was what I thought.
Then could it be?
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong! For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth.
The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Was apparently said just in my mind.
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually, I'd rather you didn't know.
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck.
With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be
It's really
going
awkward
to.
switching between those two voices back to back.
I can imagine. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime.
Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
Fucking dead.
they'd better not let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. Who is cracking stuff?
Ooh,
E, what were you...
wouldn't that?
I think you were...
That was me getting a cookie.
Okay. I'm just imagining, like, Mondo's making these threats, and just in the background, Hifumi's just munching on cookies. I'm serious! I will fuck them up! Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran.
gave him the background noise for his cracking.
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka.
What are you implying?
this is very suspicious.
It was you.
I'm telling you it wasn't me! Jesus!
Don't come any closer! Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
I'm doing my best to voice her. It's really hard.
No, you're doing fine.
I mean, trying to get that panic down kind of hurt.
That's true. We may as well at least check.
Just to check. I'm sorry. I don't know why I put the inflection. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate.
Wait, why not?
I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Objection!
Yeah, there's a dead body literally in the middle
Yeah,
of the room.
Juko's right there.
Yeah!
Alright, so evidence one. Toko is bullshit. Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway.
Ouch.
Alright, guess I better get going.
Wait, don't go yet! You have to hear me out! But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will.
Execution is electric chair.
It was voiced. And also, we already saw it earlier. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. who really killed Sayaka.
Now, if this follows what the other
Oh,
games
hey,
were, then it doesn't
Hero
actually
and,
proceed.
Afro is here.
What were you saying, Rhino?
Now, if this follows the other game that I saw, then the time doesn't actually proceed until you find all you can find.
Like Phoenix Wright style?
Yep.
Thank God. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before.
Ow.
It probably should have.
The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body
Okay.
was discovered in Makoto's room at the dormitory. All evidence
who?
suggests the death took place in the bathroom.
Uh,
The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture.
oh.
We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for
There's a lot of
Sayaka,
unnecessary slash marks in your wall then.
I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1 is bad. It's a truth bullet section of your handbook. Well, I'm assuming based on that there was a struggle.
That's still very weird.
Well, I maybe like she ran into the bathroom to get away from whoever it was or something.
I mean,
All right, let's see. Let's see if talking to them helps at all. Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro?
but can't leave Junko here. Feel sorry for her.
With all her blood on the outside.
I have to stay with her. What's his excuse?
He's still freaking out.
No way! I seriously don't want to die here! I'm begging you, God Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me! I don't care who it is, just get me out of here!
He annoys me.
He doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. He annoys but amuses me. It's a very even 50-50 split, currently leaning towards the annoyance right now.
Do you want to try scanning those items now?
Scanning items?
You know, the screen and the TV and the thingy.
Oh, I thought you meant check this. No, I think it just says the
I mean,
exact
you
same
already read
stuff,
that,
huh?
right?
Rhino, stop.
What was that? Why were you doing that? Just curious, seriously.
That's it. Monitor Monokuma always shows up on. There's gotta be a clue here.
Why?
Or not. I better get back to the investigation. Someone's spying on us with that camera. But who is it? And what for? I mean, I could look at Junko's body, but somehow I don't think that's going to help us with the actual case right now. I'm going to go look elsewhere for now.
I imagine you should start at the crime scene.
Yeah, I'm making my way there. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. Thanks, Makoto. We won't make progress on investigating there.
Wait, did you just fast travel us there?
I guess. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained.
Yep, they did.
I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new.
It looks more to me like someone actually scarred up the room to make it look like there was a struggle.
Yeah, it does actually, doesn't it? I mean, why would they attack the bed?
And the wall and the floor.
Yeah, especially the floor.
There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
They're soundproof.
Yeah.
That would not have been possible.
Huh?
Don't you remember, all of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
Nice! Evidence of a struggle
Why'd
has been
you
added to
call
the
it
truth bullet section.
And she's... I could just imagine Kirigiri being like, why'd you draw out that last one?
Murder.
Murder. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly.
Let's switch keys.
We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. Wait, if that's true, then How did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible.
I just noticed Kirigiri standing right there behind Mondo.
Same goes for you,
That's why I
Sayaka.
had Kirigiri voicing it.
No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it, otherwise what's the point of you switching? I'm dead. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. So she couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added.
Investigate sword.
Lint roller, maybe? That's what that is, right?
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow?
I don't
Plus,
see blood on it.
it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle.
Feel like we need some luminol.
Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit.
Maybe we need to check people's hands.
Must be glitter.
They could have washed their hands easily.
What about the sheath?
I mean, it doesn't get rid of all of it, but it gets rid of a majority of it.
And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? Some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath?
Well, let's see. Her wrist was fractured, so it's possible they took the sword part and she had the sheath part and she was using it to block.
Wouldn't that mean that her wrist would be cut?
Oops.
No, I'm saying her wrist was fractured from the force of them hitting the sheath with the sword. And that's where the scratches came from.
I thought that.
I would think it would be the other way around if that's the case, because I get what you're going for, but like, if she's holding it to block, assuming it's a heavy sheath and the sword is not significantly heavier than the sheath itself, it's not going to put enough force to cause the force of the sheath to fracture the wrist. It would have to be the other way around, like, someone's...
swinging it is also putting force on it.
Huh?
Not to mention, don't forget, it wasn't the sword that killed her, it was a knife.
Well, yeah, but we're talking about the wrist fracture here.
We don't know exactly.
I imagine once we investigate more, we'll see more of what's going on, I think.
Yeah, and then I could shoot down your theories.
I'm sorry that I know physics. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
I see. I didn't actually mean to talk to her. I was trying to check the table. Oh, geez, I can...
Can't check the table.
Yeah, I thought I could. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little?
Wasn't that dirt?
Check everything.
Yep, what I'm doing. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo,
Yeah, seriously! Oh, Mondo.
what?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
Question.
Answer?
Could those tools be used to pick a lock?
They said that the locks are specifically made so that they can't be picked.
No, that's the room locks, right?
Yeah,
Or is that the bathroom locks?
the bathroom's not. The bathroom does. Only the girls' bathrooms have locks. Makoto's doesn't.
But his bathroom door was stuck, right?
No, I remember that. I was just double checking in case the specific lock thing you guys said was for the other kind.
Okay. I think it's only the rooms that have the apparently impossible to pick locks, so maybe the tools could be used for other locks, but not the room ones. I just don't remember that part.
Maybe.
Okay, what? Toolkit has been added to the truth bullets section. I don't know why.
Floor scratches, just in case, maybe.
Yeah, I'll check those. Scratches and gouts to my walls of bed. Evidence of a struggle. Oh, no, it's the same as the wall.
Just figured I'd ask just in case.
Oh. Anything happened? There's no way you could know. Okay. I assume the same thing if I check the bed, but just in case. Gouges my bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Yeah, okay.
To the bathroom?
I want to check everything out here first. There's something behind...
You sure it's not just the door?
What's this?
It's a stand.
Oh, it's a display. It looked like a chair clipped into the shelf. I've been playing too much Gary's Mod. It's a display stand the sword was on.
I think that's everything.
To the bathroom.
I mean, it's not everything, but...
Okay. Yeah,
To the bathroom.
Yeah, bathroom. I should look around here first. I could check other spots later. I already did that. Oh no. I actually have to keep looking around here first.
Maybe talk to Kirigiri.
I think you have to talk to Kirigiri. And Mondo.
I guess I have to do that, okay. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But...
What are you doing?
Oh, this is voice.
Isn't it obvious? No, not really. I'm searching. Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a
That's
contact
not
or something?
that's squatting.
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it.
Oh?
But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen,
Are you a clean freak?
Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual.
I'm guessing it's too clean, hence the lint roller.
Unusual? What do you mean?
so
I've searched your floor from one corner.
No hair.
I didn't
Yep.
find one single strand.
You're getting cut out, E.
And I didn't find one single strand of hair.
Really?
indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living.
No, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very in. Your room didn't have a single hair in it. If someone used your lint roller, you're not. In other words, someone other than you, scrubbed your.
Could you try being a bit louder, E?
Sorry, it's hard to be loud with her voice. In other words, oh, sorry.
Nah, I didn't need it repeated, just need to know. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question. isn't it?
Makoto's room cleanliness.
To the bathroom?
Well, we still have to talk to.
Well, I'll see if I can go in first.
Refuse to talk to
Bathroom.
Mondo.
And on the other side of this door.
Oh, it's green now.
No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now and start seeing green. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom.
Anyone else notice those lines?
37! Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Alright, I'm looking at this first. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... Oh. I know who it is, guys!
Yeah, well, in Japanese, they don't use English characters, so...
Well, in America and Canada, we do!
All they would have seen is 11037.
Now, to be fair, it could be a red herring.
That is fair. I will keep this in mind. That said, I'm also going to
That
keep...
is like a very, very in-your-face thing. Of course, maybe we're all just used to it and we don't see the numbers.
That's true. I will admit, I saw it, and the only reason I instantly saw it as Leon was because I saw the little line between the two supposed ones, realized it was an N, and then just my brain did the thing from there.
Yeah.
Do the thing!
Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka
Let's take it
do
to the
this?
nerd so he can translate it from Leet's feet.
Loey. Actually, no, because 7 is T. It's Loeat!
It was Loki?
Loeat! It was Loeat. And Loeat is close, somewhat, to... Yasuhiro! It was him! Oh, literally only 2 things, okay. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it?
Kitchen.
That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist, too.
She was blocking with the sheath.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, it must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound.
Anything else to look at? Above?
Oh, that's... The water for the showers gets turned off at nighttime. Oh, okay.
Really? That's all it has to say?
I'm gonna look at the letters again, because I don't think we got them as truth bullets, did we? There I saw... Remembers 11037. I could do this? Oh, no, nothing extra from that.
I think it's like the lint roller. It's something to be connected later.
Maybe.
Alright, well, there's apparently nothing else we can do in here.
Obviously, the toilet wasn't the murderer.
I don't know. It looks very suspicious to me.
Everything looks suspicious because it's like we're in a freaking Paper Mario world.
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying. Oh, hey, what'd you know?
What do you mean by dying message?
So,
It's something a victim writes right before they die. Usually as a way to tell people who... But generally, whoever writes doesn't make...
You're breaking up again. Could you get, like, closer to your mic?
But generally, whoever writes it doesn't make it totally obvious. Except that one was freaking...
Yeah.
They'll either write it somewhere the killer wouldn't notice, or write it out in code or something.
Wow, that's pretty incredible.
Hey,
Have you ever heard of Ellery Queen?
Who?
whew.
Never mind. Dr. Mondo.
Well, I'm gonna talk to her again to get that other thing real quick.
It would seem.
Oh,
I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
do you often talk inspiring poet?
But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So.
The way she wrote those numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body luck. If she wrote them at that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by only her hand or the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
The result.
Well.
E-
Sorry, think. I said it. It's just.
You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you will remain
I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not gonna tell me. So yeah, it's pretty obvious at this point. At least for us. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
from one of my characters to the next. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom
Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
gets stuck?
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the... But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm...
I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door.
Ah, damn it, I missed a call from my dad.
Huh? The doorknob.
Yes. Sorry, he doesn't call often.
Okay. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem.
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional.
What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So.
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door on breaking thing.
But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question. Even though you just said that to yourself. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone?
Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
So what you're saying, only you and Sayaka...
You're breaking up again.
Ah, shoot.
Just
So what you're saying, only you and Sayaka knew about it.
see if you can go into Discord settings and turn it so it doesn't use voice activation. It's just always on or something.
The options are voice activity or...
Okay, here, hang on a second. Go to voice activity and lower the input sensitivity all the way to the left.
How do I... Oh.
Let me know once you did that.
All the way to the left?
Yeah, all the way to the left.
Yeah.
Alright, that should fix it. Alright.
Okay. Where's the game?
I was just doing something. Give me a second. Alright.
So, try again?
Yeah.
She's looking mighty disappointed at us. Interesting.
She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
And that clears that up.
Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later.
As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Whoosh! Boom, boom.